Happy Sunday, everyone. We had some good games yesterday. There was good games today that was not MLS. But here we are, Philadelphia Union versus DC United. Tell me who you got. You think Union win this match? Do you think DC go on the road and beat them at Subaru Park? We already have the regulars in here. Jay, how's it going? Rose and Angus, thank you all for being here already. Hey, I'm excited for tonight. Yesterday, I'm super pumped. Atlanta United got the draw there on the road against the Red Bulls, so we are still a little bit relevant. Then Inter Miami get a draw over, like, who would have thought that they would have drawn yesterday against NYCFC there in New York? Charlotte go on the road and kill the Revs 4-0. I mean, it was Columbus and Orlando, 7 goals. What a great weekend we had in soccer. Atlanta almost won. Yes, they did. Zan came up big with a save on a PK, but then we went up 2-1 in stoppage time, and then of course Red Bull scored their second to tie it in stoppage time. But can I check the prediction standings? Yes, absolutely. Jay, you are now in second. You are in second right now, right behind Cote. Cote is sitting at 32 points. You have 31. Matt's picks comes in at 30. And then Sam and Joey Betts rounds out that top 5, tied for 4th with 28 points. So that is ramping up. We got a lot of people within 5 points right there in that 6th spot. Save Crystal Gaming with 27. So it's coming down to being very, very close there, coming down to the end of the season. Yes, St. Louis won, Angus. I was so pumped to see that they go on the road against San Jose and won that match. Probably should have shut San Jose out, but we won't go there. A dub is a dub. I always say that, just like how we talk about, strikers being, tap-in merchants. It is what it is. A goal is a goal. It's all that matters. It's a victory. How are you, Sam? Thanks for stopping in. Who do you guys got? What's your score predictions? What's the score predictions for tonight's match? To be honest, I can't remember what I predicted for this match. And the players are already out on the field. They're getting ready to, they just came out of the tunnel. Jay, you're saying Benteke is getting his 20th. Speaking of lineups, speaking of Benteke, he starts up top for DC. Stroud, Klish, and Pierney, is that how you say his name? Starts there in the midfield. Herrera, Tubbs, McVie, Peloto, Santos there on the back line, and Bono there in the goalkeeper's position for DC United tonight. Then on the flip side, Barbo, I think, Yuri up top, Gazdag in the middle, Sullivan, McGlynn, and Flash there in the midfield for the Union. Then Wagner, Elliott, Glesnes, Harrell all on the back line, and then Blake is there in goal. Yes, Sam, Colorado wins again. Everybody, I feel like all the regulars, everyone's team did good this weekend. Now we just need Jay's DC United to come through good and win today. Yeah, because Houston, for Charles, Houston came through. Nowick, though, Nowick's LAFC. What happened to LAFC? Are they, what's happening to them? They're kind of falling off right now. And how about Nashville drawing with Cincinnati? Yeah, Nashville's at home, but Cincinnati have not done as well as we thought they would here recently. No, Sam, Atlanta ended up not winning. They ended up with a draw, 2-2 there on the road. I'll take a draw. I know that it still doesn't get us into the playoffs, but we're right there. We're in striking distance. I mean, right now, before tonight's game. So if one of these two teams wins tonight between Philadelphia and DC United, they take that ninth spot in the East. If they draw, I believe the Union will move up into that ninth spot, kicking Montreal out just because of goal difference. So right now, Montreal's in that ninth spot there in the East. But right now, Philadelphia, Atlanta, DC United, Nashville SC all have 33 points. Yeah, Sam, he had an amazing game. Whole bunch of saves, huge PK save. It just wasn't enough, and he did a great job. I mean, he kept us in the game at the end. The Red Bull should have won. The Red Bull should have won there at the end, but he came up with some big stops. So yeah, right now the East, those last two spots are up for grabs. I think that 1 through 7 is pretty solid because NYCFC and Charlotte both have 41. They're in the 6th and 7th spot. So it's the 8th and 9th spot that are up for grabs. Toronto though are at 36 points. So also if Philadelphia or DC win this, they're at 36. So they could actually if either one of these teams win today, they would actually move up to the 8th spot because they would be better than Toronto in the goal difference. They have LAFC are on a downside of a sloppy slope. You're right, Angus. And so in the West, right now, the Galaxy are first. Real Salt Lake coming in at second. The Rapids, Sam's Rapids are third right now. They're in the West. And LAFC have dropped down to fourth right now. Houston's in that 5th spot. Seattle, the 6th. Vancouver, the 7th. Portland, the 8th. And Minnesota United. So if Skyfallen is anywhere there, Skyfallen, Minnesota United, they are in that 9th spot. So that's really the only spot that is kind of up for grabs. But there's 5 points separating them and Dallas at the 10th spot. So really, the Western Conference is set. Yeah, Jay, they did do pretty well yesterday, but yeah, the Western Conference pretty much set, and they're not making the playoffs. I mean, something I think crazy would have to happen. Minnesota would have to fall off, and FC Dallas pretty much win out. But really, they could switch. Real Salt Lake's at 51, Colorado at 50, LAFC 49. Houston 48, 47 for Seattle, 46 for Vancouver. So there's still a lot that can move around for a home playoff game there in the West. So it's really those top 9, and then they can move around to see who's going to get that home field advantage in the second round, I guess. I don't know if we're going to count the first round as that wild card playoff. But we're getting ready to kick off here. Both teams on the field. Looks to me like DC United are starting with the ball. They're going left to right on the field. And Philadelphia are going right to left. Sam, I believe they might have clinched. I will have to see. Jay, you don't know if you guys can win because you haven't won against them since 2021. Hey, you never know. It could start today. We know that Union have not been that great at Subaru Park this year, so there is a chance. Yes, Sam, I believe that they have clinched the playoffs. We'll take a look at that to see if they have. And we are underway. Like I said, DC start with the ball. I don't know. A Union player just straight truck sticks a DC United player. I don't understand what he was doing. Yeah. I don't know what just happened there. And why is I don't understand why the DC United player is getting talked to. The Union player straight truck sticked him in the back. Yeah, Sam, I can't believe that the season is coming to an end. We're almost there. But yeah, Sam, I don't think that Colorado. I think it would take a huge swing for them not to make it. I actually think that they're in. Here, let me look at the standings here on their. Yeah, so yeah, they have clinched the playoffs, Sam. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. Like, he should have gotten a card for that. There should have been a yellow card for that. He just straight. It's the freaking first kickoff, and he's, pretty much tackling a guy. It's not rugby, man. And a lot of Union players hitting the ground already. DC United carrying. And I'm meaning that by, like, they're slipping. Ooh, DC United with the first shot, just wide left. Yeah, so Sam, back to your stuff there. Galaxy, Real Salt Lake, and Colorado all have clinched for the West. Yeah, Sam, it's been very positive for Colorado this season. And then the same thing in the East. The top three have clinched. Miami, Cincinnati, and Columbus all have clinched the playoffs. And that's why I feel like we're not going to see Cincinnati and Columbus maybe not do as well, because I think that they're probably going to rest guys for playoffs. And if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Definitely need to get those views up. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the season, and we're almost there. But Harrell has it for Union at the top of the screen, passes back to Glesnes. That was a terrible pass by the Union. So here comes DC United in the midfield. Benteke dropping back here. Crosses field. Now DC United at the top of the screen. I believe that's Santos. DC United. That was not a great cross, but DC United retains possession. Yeah, that's definitely a huge improvement for them, Sam, this year. And then they've also brought in a lot of good players this season. And then I think it was Reggie Cannon comes in and scored in his first match for Colorado yesterday. Yes, Jay. If Acosta would leave Cincinnati, they would be very mediocre. Oh, really, Angus? I did not see any. I did not see any highlights or anything. DC United, what a freaking shot there! He was way out, but no problem for Andre Blake. Yes, Sam. Malovich is a great player. But yeah, Sam, Angus, I did not see any highlights of that game yet. And I believe isn't San Jose, aren't they going to be renovating and stuff next soon? I could be wrong on that. So Union have the ball at the back here. Elliott to Glesnes. Glesnes is walking it up the field. DC dropping back a little bit here. Harold, there's good defense by, I believe, Santos. Here, I need to bring up the lineup. I'm not. Actually, I believe. Yeah, that was Santos, I believe. Let's say I feel like the Union can't even get it into the other half of the field. DC is playing very good defense. Santos with the foul. Angus, I would believe that they would just come into the West because right now there are 15 teams in the East. There's 15 teams in the East and only 14 in the West. So I think it would just round out the West, I believe. Jay, I don't know. It just depends. I know that they have had a lot of injuries this season, San Jose have. And I would say that they'll be better next season. I don't think that they'll do as good as what Toronto's doing. I know that Toronto's only eighth in the table in the East, but I could see them doing better. What's up, Don Marcus? How are you? So we got a free kick to the Union. I'm doing good, Don. I'm doing good. Just some Sunday soccer. How's things going for you? Was Harold going to get to it? Harold just straight show. I don't understand how they're like, no, that's not a foul. You shouldered a guy right in the back, like right between the shoulder blades. So free kick to DC United. Harold fouled Santos. And as of right now, 75% of you are saying that Philadelphia Union win this game there at home. So Bono's taking the free kick. Sam, is there any more vlogs coming soon? I don't think so. Maybe not this season unless I can somehow get to a playoff game. And depending on where, to be honest, depending on where the final will be, I want to try to get to the final. I wanted to go to the final last year, and it didn't work out because I couldn't get a hold of a ticket. The tickets were ridiculous there for the final, MLS Cup final. Good, Don. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, that was a big win for Dallas. And William, thank you for stopping in. How is Detroit? Are you a Detroit City fan? If not, that's fine. What's your favorite MLS side, William? Colorado playoff. Sam, that is a very long trip. If Colorado get a home game, that's a very, very long trip for me. So the ref is calling every little foul right now, every little thing. I mean, the foul count is already 3-3, I think, or 2-3, and we're only 10 minutes in the game. Just seems like there's a lot of stoppage in play so far. So DC now have the ball in it's back with their back line. Santos at the top of the screen. He tries to cross field but gets fouled. So another foul by Philadelphia Union. Sullivan. One through nine, Sam. If if um if the number nine seed, say let's just say Philadelphia win. If they get in at 9, they beat Toronto in that 8-9 and move on and upset Toronto. Philadelphia can be number 9 and win the MLS Cup. Oh, Glitch just had a nice shot, but a good save by Blake. Oh, William used to go to every DC game. Okay, so you're a DC fan. How are you, Terminator? Thanks for stopping in. Elliott clears it for the Union. But yes, any team, Sam, any team that makes the playoff, out of the 18 teams that make it, any of those teams can win the MLS Cup. And then that's the thing, and that is also the thing in the playoffs. Whoever is the highest seed after that first wild card game, whoever's the highest seed gets the home match. How's my dog doing? He's doing good, Sam. He's downstairs right now. He just gave him dinner at 6. That's when he has his dinner, so he's got his belly full. He's probably laying on the couch taking a nap already. So far, to me, this game has been very sloppy. So turnover in midfield by DC. Oh, DC with a good defense. Oh, they were trying to get it up to Benteke, but Glesnes now has it for the Union. Oh, Angus, I 100% agree with you. Here comes Philadelphia. Philadelphia cleared out by DC United. Good defense by DC. Good recovery defense. I agree, Angus. There's way too many teams making the playoffs. I mean, it's over half. It's over half this year, even next year. Oh, and Philadelphia score like that. I thought he was offside, but I believe Sullivan kicks it right across the goalkeeper's face, and Ur is right there to just tap it in. Philadelphia Union go up 1-0 over DC United. Oh, what am I, Sam? I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet, and now my wife's not making tea. So yeah, Sullivan with a nice pass. I don't know. Is that Tubbs back there? No, no. I think no left him on for DC, maybe, but no one man marking there at the back post. Tap in for the Union. Well, that's the thing, Jay. With so Angus, you're saying definitely offside. So no, they called it. They called it a goal, Angus. Uh, Jay, with that wild card game, it's a home and away match. So that wild card game. What are these fouls that both of these teams are committing? Like people tackling each other. I feel like we're watching rugby here. Yeah, it was bad, Jay. It was bad marking by him, and then also whoever was at the back. I mean, I don't know if Tubbs should have been there or if Herrera should have been back. I hope DC answers. Angus, the ref. I think it was very close from the angle. See, I don't know. I feel like it was, but at the same time, it's hard to. The angle of the camera is not that great. And here comes Harrell again. Union, good step. Oh, the Union get it. Go for Gazdag. Philadelphia makes it 2-0 real quick. DC United doesn't clear it all the way. Gazdag comes up with it and makes them pay. Jeez. Now that was all Tubbs. Yeah, I think that they need to make it for the playoffs. They need to make it like the top, maybe the top six for each side. I really think it should be the top four on each side, but that doesn't that doesn't make you money. So I would say, maybe the top six, but also even if you did the top four, do it away, home and away, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Jay, I don't know, man. It might be. Philadelphia has turned it on their last couple games. Because what did they win last week? I forget. Did they win last week? Yeah, they beat NYCFC. Unfortunately, NYCFC have fallen off also. But we are already 2-0 in the 17th minute here at Subaru Park. Yeah, I could see like Jay, this ref is bad. Yeah, I feel like he's not doing that great a job. Like right off the bat, I should have think that the guy for Union should have got a yellow. Yeah, Philadelphia won last week 5-1 over NYCFC. But yeah, I could see like if you could do 4-4 on each conference, and then maybe do a home and away, or even do the best of three, maybe would be nice. But like if you're looking to have more games or whatever, but 8, 9 teams on both sides, that's way too much. So Philadelphia, Benteke almost got it out there. Then here comes McGlynn, passes it in to Sullivan. Sullivan lays it off to Uri. I'm terrible with pronunciations, but here comes DC. DC gets it back. Oh, Stroud takes it deep. Oh, man. Pretty sure that was Stroud. That was a good idea because Blake was off his line, but just too wide left. It was a good idea. I think it was a good idea for him to take that shot from midfield because Blake was off his line. And Blake looks like he's moving gingerly. Benteke is very slow. Jay, is it really a back five? It didn't look like it was a back five, but now that you say that, and I were watching how they lined up there, it was a back five for a second. Here comes DC. Herrera has it. You wish he was still in St. Louis. So DC holding on to some possession here. Push right at the midfield mark. Tubbs now has it. And correct me if I'm saying any of these guys' names wrong. Please tell me and correct me. Hey, no problem, Sam. Thanks for stopping by as always. Hope you have a good start of your week, man. Hurry almost got in behind. Bono now has it for DC, and he clears it out. Durkin was pretty good. I just feel like that's the thing with DC. I feel like they get one or two good players, but they can't fill out around them. That might just be me thinking that, but I feel like that always happens with DC. They get one or two good players, and they just can't find people to build around them. So McGlynn gets shoved down. This ref needs to take control of the game. He's not, like, just give him a yellow. That'll calm him down. Start handing out yellows. Way too many fouls. DC has 6 fouls, 7 now. That's a 7th foul. And 3 to the Union. And we're 20 minutes into the game. But at the same time, I feel like whenever they had a good run of play and no stoppages, that's when Philadelphia scored their 2 goals. So maybe this helps DC, but here they come on the break here. Cuts inside, leaves off to Benteke. Benteke in the final third in the box. Klisch lays it off to Santos. That was a pretty good ball by Klisch. And, they still have it. I think it's Stroud. Tubbs. Herrera flicks it to Stroud. Oh, Klisch! Oh! Klisch almost was able to chip it up over Blake, but Blake's there to recover. DC almost got back into it. That was a good flick by Herrera. I feel like Klisch should have left it and let Benteke take it. Terminator, your potential girlfriend got to meet Zimmerman. That's awesome, man. So Wagner to... Who is that? I couldn't see who that was. But Glesnes now has it. He's carrying. He is right at midfield. Yeah, I know, Jay. He should have let him have it. Gazdag tries to put it through, but Bono comes up with it. And he goes quick with it. Passes it out to Herrera. But Herrera slows it down a little bit here for DC United. We know that DC United can come back. They are pretty good at coming back a little bit. But that was definitely a home. That was such a great game to go to versus Toronto. I'm glad I got to go to that game. So DC now on the other half of the field here. Now they're in the final third. Herrera cuts inside. Give it to, he should have gave it to Benteke. Benteke there was a spot there. Oh, don't lose it. Oh, I lost it. Gazdag steps in, intercepts the pass. Now Union have the ball. Glesnes to Sullivan. Sullivan carrying it to the midfield, just past midfield. He's still carrying, nobody pressuring. Finally, they pressure him. He takes a shot from way outside. Bono, too easy for Bono. I know that we have a lot of, there's a lot of noise around Sullivan's brother and Kevin, but I can't wait to see how good he becomes. Because I think that he's done really well. Quinn, I think he's done very well. I think that he has a bright future also. Jay, you only see it happening if they get a red. You never know. Especially with this ref, too. Benteke almost got a head on it. Punched away by Blake. But DC get it back. Herrera has it. Gazdag steals it from him. And Herrera fouls, and we get a yellow card. Our first yellow card of the match goes to Herrera for DC United. Puts a forearm, shoulder, everything right into Philadelphia Union player's back and shoves him down. That was definitely a frustration foul, and he definitely deserves the yellow on that one. Not a forearm, he just hip checks him. I thought he put his forearm in him. My apologies there. But definitely deserving of a yellow card. So back with Elliott. Elliott passes it down to Wagner. Glenn goes back to Elliott. Elliott goes cross field to Harrell. I believe that's who that was. He lays it off to Sullivan. Sullivan goes to Gazdag. Back to Sullivan. To Harrell. Lays it off to Sullivan. Sullivan crosses it in. Punched out by Bono. Gazdag brings it down. Has it still. Lays it off to Sullivan out wide. Sullivan crosses it all the way to Wagner. Wagner heads it down to McGlynn. McGlynn gives it back to Wagner. Wagner crosses it in, but blocked out of bounds by DC for a Philadelphia Union corner. I believe that is our first corner of the match. So great teamwork there by the Union, in my opinion. Good passing. So Wagner is taking the corner kick for the Union. So, of course, they get stopped. Santos is being pushed by, I don't know how to say it, Baribo? Baribo? I think that's how, I don't know how to say his name. Number 28 for the Union. I need to really learn how to say everybody's name. Wagner sends it in. We do have a Philadelphia player hit the ground, but DC United on the counter here. They better just foul him. Oh, he lost it, but kicks it off of a Union player. And we have the ref running backwards. I don't know where he's running to. I did not see what happened. There is a DC player on the ground. Maybe he got hit in the head. I'm not 100% sure here. But he's in the box. Jay, you guys have 5 injuries. Oh, that does Herrera got hit in the head. So you guys got 5 injuries, so you don't expect it to be that great. Yeah, well, you have Bartlett out on a red, and then you have 4 other people. Hopkins, and I'm not even going to try to attempt some of those guys' names that's out with injury there for DC United. So we're just waiting to get back underway here. Herrera is still being attended to. Bono and McVie are talking to the ref. Looks like Herrera is going to be able to continue. So 73% of you say the Union's going to win. I know that y'all could have changed your answers after they scored. I forgot they ended there. So 73% saying the Union win. No one said a draw, and 26 said DC United. So DC have a throw in here. Stroud to take the throw. Oh my goodness, this ref. Okay, Benteke, we're back into play. Benteke. Klisch. So Benteke and Klisch both get pushed down to the ground, and finally he calls a free kick for DC United. Also, Herrera is waved back onto the field, so he will continue in the match. Klisch and Santos, I believe, are standing over the ball for the free kick. Let's see if they do an in-swinging or out-swinging ball here. So Benteke gets ahead on it. Just not enough, though. Easy save by Blake. It's amazing how Benteke, he's very good with the headers. He was just too far away to put any kind of speed on it. But Union have it at the top of the screen with Harrell. Lays it off to Glesnes. Glesnes tried to hit Sullivan, but Sullivan didn't make a run. He was waiting for it to come to his feet. So it is back with DC United, back with Bono. Elliott steals it from Stroud, and they say play on. Stroud did hit the ground, and it is back with Elliott, and he passes over to Glesnes. So Elliott has it. He's carrying it just about to midfield, and then he stops and passes it over to Glesnes. I think Philadelphia is trying to have DC come up, but McGlynn lays it off. Flash try to get it over to Wagner, but they turn it over. DC now on the move. Klisch there in the midfield. Yeah, he's not really calling much for you all. Klisch has it. Lays it off to Herrera here at the bottom of the screen. Herrera going back to his the center backs there. Herrera tries to switch field all the way over to Santos, and it goes over his head and out of bounds. It's a bad turn, and the ref being the ref that he is, Santos tried to catch the ball because it was going way out of bounds and he didn't want it to go up. The ref said it was a handball, and they got a free kick for it. So DC United get it back here, and then Klisch turns it over. I believe that was McGlynn, gets it out to Uri. I'm terrible with the pronunciation of his name. Good defense. Good defense by DC, and then that's a foul. That should be a yellow on him for that, because he did kind of shove him down, but of course they're not going to give it to the Union, with Union being at home. So right now, DC United have 2 shots on goal, where the Union have 3 on goal. Lee, do I think that DC can score? I hope they do. I believe that they will get a goal here, and here we go. Give it to Herrera. Herrera, oh, didn't lead Herrera. It was just behind him. And then Herrera fouls again, and he's getting a talking to. He needs to watch it. You're going to walk away with another yellow, and you're going to be out, man. Come on. You got to be smarter than that, Herrera. But yeah, Leo, I believe that DC will score unless Herrera gets a red card. Then they won't. But yeah, I believe DC can score. So Glesnes has it here at midfield. Lays it off to Harrell. Harrell flicks it on to Sullivan. Uh-oh. Here's Philadelphia in the final third. Sullivan crosses it in. Oh my goodness. It was almost a goal. Just outside. Hit the side netting of the right side of the goal. Wow. And it might be. Are they going to say it's a corner? Because it looked like it did go out on Bono, but they might say it went out by the Union. Yeah, Jay, I was going to say, I felt like there was a foul there on that one, and they said to play on, and Union came up with it. Here's a turnover. Bad kick by Bono. Sullivan, good defense by DC United there. DC's number 4 is playing very good defense there on the back line. And the ref did give the play on for DC. There was a foul back there on the Union, but he played the advantage. Klisch to no. Stroud at the top of the box, lays it off to Klisch. Klisch to Herrera. Herrera crosses it in. Elliott clears it out. DC settles it, and they still have possession. Santos loses it, and here comes the Union with Sullivan up top. I don't know what happened. I guess there's another foul. They just stopped play, and Uri was on the ground. Am I saying his name right, Jay? Is it a no? Or is it just like now and the E is silent? So yeah, Sullivan should have got a foul there. They did call it, but he gave him the advantage. Yeah, Angus, I agree. The ref needs to start handing out more yellows. He's losing control of this game very quickly. Gazdag got his foot stepped on. Cleared out by Santos. Good defense by Santos. So throw in for the Union. Okay, so it's a no. Okay. Or E now? And now? Or a no. So that should be a Philadelphia Union. That right there, that should be a yellow card, in my opinion. Another like tackle and nothing called. That he does need to get control of it, and it needs to be more consistent. Good flick on by Benteke. Here comes Stroud. Stroud, if he was just a little bit faster. He tried to cross it. Elliott was there. Philadelphia get it. If he was just a little bit faster, he was in behind. Bono way outside the box clears it. Here's Tubbs. Tubbs lays it off to Herrera. To Klisch. Stroud lays it off to... I did not see who that was. Oh, McVie. Yeah, Peltola, I think that's how you say it. Stroud takes a shot, but blocked by Elliott. Benteke gets the ball, and oh, he almost lost it. DC recovers. Herrera. Oh, Stroud has it. He's putting in a lot of work on this this segment here. Push. Yeah, Jay, nothing's happening in that final third. There it is. Ooh, DC United with a shot just outside the box, just high. Yeah, just lean back a little too much. You got to get that on frame.
Exploring the vocabulary term circuitous.
Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. So is it Pirani? Is that how you say his name? That's who took the shot. Yeah, Jay, they're playing very good defense. Between Glesnes and Elliott. Elliott has had a couple good headers to clear it out. Glesnes is doing good. Yeah, that's the thing, Jay. I feel like you guys are just moving too slow on the counter attack. So Wagner has it. Good clear by Peltola. I think that's how you say his name. He's playing very Pirani. Okay. Yeah, Angus, I didn't hear about the booing, but it was weird to see a highlight of him being there at the Revs, and I don't feel like he wants to be there. Maybe that's why he's not hustling. I don't know. What's up, Insider? How are you? How's things going? So Philadelphia Union have a free kick here. Could be in a potential dangerous area because they have a lot of tall guys there between Elliott and Glesnes is up. So let's see. Elliott is going to attack the back post. Harrell is also in there. Jado, I think they might. I don't know. I could see it. Oh, they laid off McVee or McLean took the shot. That was a wasted set piece by the Union, which I'm okay with. So it's a throw for the Union here. Jay, yeah, I think you guys need one to get a little bit of a confidence boost. You guys need to get one before halftime here. Red Bull, that game was insane yesterday between Atlanta and the Red Bulls. I watched it. I watched the second half. I didn't get to watch too much of the first half, but yeah, I it was a good one. It was a heck of a finish. So another foul on DC. So we got another free kick to the Union. So Klisch like gave him the thumbs up, like yeah, it was a foul to the ref, and the ref started yelling at him, and it didn't even look like he was like trying to be rude or anything about it. Right now, I feel like this ref is very biased, and I hate to say that, I really do because I don't want to, but whenever the foul, here, let's see what happens here. So it's a goal kick to DC, but the foul count is 11-6, and I believe DC United are the only team that have a yellow card. 12-6. So there's been double the fouls called on DC United, but Philadelphia has fouled a good bit without it being called. So I will say the ref is not being consistent on both sides. Yeah, Insider, do you feel as though that like Forsberg is definitely the key that is missing with that for the Red Bull? Oh, that's good play. DC kick it deep. Benteke on the run. Elliott to Wagner. And then the Union clear. Herrera heads it down. Tubbs lets it go and almost lost the ball, but it is a throw for the Union. Glenn takes the throw, passes back to Wagner. Wagner goes all the way back to Elliott. Yeah, Angus, I don't know because like Klisch, like I said, Klisch just gave him a thumbs up after he made that foul, and the ref comes up and like got into his face. So, hey, Seabass, what's up? How's things going, man? Harold passes it back. They go back to Glesnes. Benteke putting a little bit of pressure on him, but he goes to the top of the screen. Is Sullivan going to get there? Sullivan does not get there, and it is a goal kick to DC United. We have 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half, and it's been all Philadelphia. Even though the possession is 52-48, it's been back and forth, but the Union up 2-0. DC not really. I mean, DC have had 7 shots, but only 2 on target. So Bono kicks it deep. Benteke gets the head on it, but Philadelphia Philadelphia have it. But then DC get it back. Herrera is fouled, but he lets the play go on. Herrera was pulled down. How is that not a foul? So Glesnes out to Harrell. Sullivan chips it up. Harrell got on the end of it, but Bono recovers. Yeah, I feel like Forsberg plays a big part of it. Yeah, they need to get in better form, Seabass, if they want to continue in the playoffs and perform well and not be one and done. But also at the same time, I don't know where they are in the table. We'll look at that at halftime. We'll look at the tables again. We talked about the tables before the match started. So Santos has it for DC at the top of the screen. So it was a throw for the Union. Glesnes gave Perani a shove and not even talked to. I really don't like how inconsistent the call the ref has been in this match. Throw for Philadelphia here at the top of the screen. Underway. All the way back to Glesnes. You'd like to celebrate in his face. I mean, yeah, I would. I mean, it's been. I think it's been. I usually try not. I really don't like talking about the refs, but this has been a very inconsistent calling. It's not looking good for DC here. Turnover, McGlynn. McGlynn takes the shot just wide right. So goal kick to DC United. So we have played the first 3 minutes of the 4 minutes of stoppage time here. So Bono to take the free kick, the goal kick. My apologies, not free kick. He sends it downfield. Elliott gets a head on it. DC get a head on it. Benteke brings it down. Good job, Benteke. That was a good touch by Benteke. No one's helping him. No one's making a run. Stroud gets shoved down and then kicked down and no call. So another no call. I mean, Stroud gets taken down at the legs, man. So that's the end. That's the end of the first half. I don't know. I mean, DC should have a free kick right now in a promising spot. That was very poorly reffed first half, in my opinion. So Philadelphia are winning 2-0 over DC United. 2 quick goals in succession for them in the 13th minute and the 16th minute there. Seabass, you need a number 9. Yeah, 4th in the East, 10 wins, 14 draws, 6 losses. Yeah, so with that being said, yeah, the Red Bulls are there in 4th, and if they can get a couple wins, just so many draws. I mean 14, and Montreal have 10. No one else in the East has double-digit draws. So yeah, as it stands now, Philadelphia Union are in that ninth spot there with Toronto. Um, I don't know how they're not above Toronto. That doesn't make any sense. They should be above them because they have a +8 goal difference where Toronto's is -17. Yeah, the Red Bulls are in fourth. Orlando is coming in fifth with 43 right now. Red Bulls have 44 points. So those two could flip flop. And then Charlotte and NYCFC are also there within 3 points of the Red Bulls. So the Red Bulls do need to continue. They need to win. They need a couple wins down the stretch here to solidify that home game. You want that home field advantage going into the playoffs, and those first 4 teams get that. Jay, how does this ref? I don't understand that right now. Angus, that's right. Yeah, yeah. The the reffing has not been good this match so far, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the Red Bulls can do it. But Orlando have looked in pretty good form recently too. Their form is 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. That's including yesterday. And then the same thing with the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls right now 3 draws and 2 losses in their last 5. They've got to turn it around here. And then you have the New York Derby next week, I believe. Yeah, the New York Derby's next week, which I don't believe I will be streaming next weekend, unfortunately, unless I do a 10:30 match. Unfortunately, we got some stuff going on Saturday. Angus, there's 7th in your power ranking. Let me look at my power ranking real quick. Let me get that all set up. We'll take a look at that. I have not shared my power ranking in a long time, and I just keep forgetting about it. So I apologize to you all that I have not been good with that this season after I made it. Let's do this. Yeah, so my power ranking right now, still Columbus Crew are in first, which I need to relook at that. Inter Miami second, Cincinnati third, Galaxy fourth, RSL fifth, LAFC sixth, Dynamo seventh, Seattle eighth, the Red Bull coming at 9 in my power ranking, and Vancouver 10th. Do a 10:30 match because the games are better when we can tune in. I know. I feel like we have so many Eastern Conference. Like I only watch Eastern Conference because those games start at 7:30. But we might. There's a couple. That Vancouver next weekend. Vancouver and Portland's a good one, and also Seattle and Houston. That's a good matchup there on the weekend. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I get to. But also to go over the nerdy soccer table again, Cote is in first again, still and solely in first with 32 points. Jay, you're coming in at second now. You've jumped Matt's picks. You're in second with 31. Matt's picks is 30. They're at third. And then we have a tie for fourth between Sam and Joey Betts at 28 points. So it's very close. There's a bunch of guys, a bunch of people there within 5 points of each other for that top spot. All it takes is one weekend if you miss the oh my goodness, the prediction or anything like that. So you got to stay on top of it. So right now, stat wise, the possession is 54% in favor of the Union in this one. How's it going, Connor? How are you? How's things? How you feeling about that game yesterday for the Crew? And right now, the shot total for both teams is 7, so it's split down the middle there. But on target, the Union have 3 on target. DC only have 2. They have 2 big chances, none for DC United, and then it just gets into the nitty gritty of the stats there. Yes, Connor. Ohio State, they're looking good. Arongos fall off. Must be studied. For RSL? Is that who you're talking about, Jay? Yeah, Angus, that would be nice if they did that. They need to split it up. That was what was nice about yesterday. We talked about it a little bit there in the Discord. It was nice having multiple games throughout the day. Like you could actually sit and watch soccer all day long yesterday. What we had a game at 2, so I believe the NYCFC and Inter Miami game kicked off at 2. Then Charlotte and the Revs kicked off, I believe, at 4 or something like that, and then we went into our 7:30 matches and stuff. But yeah, I like that. I wish that they would spread it out a little bit more. So if you think Dante can get hot also in the next 4 games, you can make a push. Yeah, because I was going to say some teams only have 4 games left. Some teams only have 3 games left. Revs have 5 games left. So does Vancouver. Because there's 34, correct? I think that they all play 34. So, yeah, that's crazy. 4 matches left for some teams. It's coming down to the wire. What is the MLS points record, by the way? You talked about that earlier, Jay. What is that? So the highest points record in a single season is 74 points, which was set by the Revs in 2021. I can't believe it was that recent ago. So no, they're not. I don't think Miami will be able to do it. Oh, they could if they win. If they win every single match from here on out, they beat it, I believe, because they're 10 points away with 4 matches left. So yeah, they could. No way decision day is on a Wednesday. I don't think that's correct, right? No, decision day is on October 19th, and it's a Saturday. Jay, decision day is the final match day. And we'll probably do a stream that whole day. We'll just do a decision day stream. Eastern Conference games kick off at 6 p.m. while Western Conference games kick off at 9 p.m. But yeah, that's on October 19th is decision day. There isn't Connor, there is no games on the 16th. There is a game on October 13th, which is Vancouver and LAFC. Saturday, October 12th is Columbus and the Revs. And then Sunday, October 6th is NYCFC and Portland Timbers. No, NYCFC against Nashville, and Portland Timbers versus Dallas. But yeah, we're coming down quick to the end. It's crazy. So really, next weekend, next Saturday, and then Wednesday the 2nd is like a full list, and then Saturday, October 5th, there's a good bit. And then there's a couple weekends it's just minimal games, and then the 19th. Is Forsberg still hurt? I thought he was still hurt. Yeah, it still says that he has a leg injury and he is out until mid-October, is what it's saying on FootMob. Hey, no worries, Connor. It happens. I would have flipped it at some point too, probably. But yeah, I was gonna say I feel like they would never do a decision day on a midweek. That would be taking it to an all-time low for MLS. Doing a decision day on on a weekday. DC wins 4-3. I think my voice just cracked there. Uh, wouldn't that be wild, Jay, if they came back and won? Let's see how good the refing here, the refing is here the second half, because it was not good that first half. Jay, you're saying it's going to happen. Hey, I would love that for you, Jay. I would love that for you. We should be getting ready to start back soon. Here, let's get a poll up for you all. Does DC United score? Yes or no? Let me know. Polls out there. Yeah, we should be getting ready to get back underway. Oh, there you go, Connor. That is good. Good thing that they have a bye. You can watch some whole bunch of soccer because I plan on using both. I'll use both the Apple TV and the iPad that day, and we will have all the games up. Yeah, that'll be nice. I'll be able to have all 6 o'clock games up at one time and 360 for them. Because there will be 2, 4, 6, 7 games. So yeah, I'll have 4 games on the big screen here. 4 games, well, the other 3 games on the iPad, and then MLS 360. I can't wait for that. Oh, Seabass, that does sound interesting. Yeah, Connor. Most likely, when that's what I'm going to do is just do a 360 stream. Yeah, I plan on watching all the games that day. So it'll be a long stream. Hopefully, you all will tune in for decision day. I think we'll have a good time. Bundes team this weekend got their first win of the season. 4 games. They won 3-2. That's good, Seabass. Pulisic scored a nice goal today for Milan, which was nice. Celtic won 5-2 in a Leagues Cup game or some kind of tournament game for them. So there is some changes being made. I don't know who for, though. I think it was for DC. But for this half, Union are going left to right on the screen. DC United going right to left. And the Philadelphia Union start with the ball. Hopefully we get a better second half. And we are underway. Elliott kicks it downfield. Harrell comes down with it after we played a little bit of ping pong. Sullivan now has it. Deflected by DC. And McGlynn now has it. Oh no, it was offside. So DC United with the free kick. So yeah, they did take well, they took Tubbs off. I didn't see what oh, that's new. This part did not. Yeah, so Baji comes on. Oh, Santos. Benteke, if he would have ran just a little bit more. Blake got it. So Baji comes on also for DC United. For Pirani. Pirani. Did they? I don't think they did take Tubbs off, did they? No, Tubbs is still on there. I like that, Angus. Oh, that's funny. No, Tubbs is still on, I believe, Jay. Angusberg. I like that. They need to make that team, Angus. So Harrow with the throw for the Union here. Big throw, tries to get it in behind. DC tried to clear it and cleared it off their own player's face. Throw for the Union. No, they took Pirani off, not Tubbs. Or that's what they're saying on here. Never mind, they did. I'm sorry. I apologize. They did. But Pirani came off too. Now they have it where Tubbs come off. I thought that I still saw him, but so we got a foul already. Free kick for the Union in a weird but good spot there in the final third. Let's see what comes of it. DC has come out aggressive. I like it. There is a Scottish team called Angus FC. I like that. I'll have to look them up. So Wagner's taking the free kick. The ref is just slowing the game down, like nothing was even happening. They're slow. He's just slowing it down. Wagner takes the shot. Gazdag tries to get a foot on it, but saved. DC is just trying to get it out. Finally, they get it out. Klisch sends it downfield. Elliott's chasing. Oh, not Elliott. My apologies. It was not Elliott. Wagner clears it up field. Santos has it for DC. Both teams having to act real quick whenever they had possession. Is all of them going to get to it? No, here comes DC. DC. Klisch tries to get it to Benteke. Benteke heads it back, lays it down. DC crosses it. Stroud now has it. Santos to Klisch. Back to Stroud. He lifts it up, but not enough to Benteke. No. How is that a foul? Was that a foul to you all? I mean, he hit the ball first. I don't know. Maybe I don't know soccer as well as I thought I did. Angus, who's going to win the Bundesliga? Me personally, I think Bayern's going to do it this year. I did not see the handball, Jay. Hurry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gosdog. Oh, it was deflected by Herrera. Sullivan. Sullivan crosses it in. Goal. Philadelphia Union at the back post to make it 3-0. Wow. Hey Gracie, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Just watching some soccer here on Sunday. So yeah, Gosdog tried to cross it. Herrera did a good job. Sullivan gets it down and then beats his man off the ball. Crosses in again for DC United. For DC United, no one's marking the guy at the back post. That's twice now. No, Gracie, no. It's being weird. It's fluctuating. Charles, how's it going? It's not. It's going okay. The reffing is not all that great, I will say. But Philadelphia's up 3-0. I will say I hope that I will say this, and y'all might hate me, but I hope that Bayern wins it just so Harry Kane gets a trophy. Glesnes is doing a good job stopping Benteke today in the air. So here's Sullivan. So another foul on DC United. I think is it Dormy? Is that how you say his name? Dormy for DC. I probably butchered that, but that's who had the foul on for DC. Harrell has it here at the bottom of the screen. Gets trucked over, and then another foul. I I don't agree with that foul either. They let other things go, and he called that. That was another bad one. Yeah, Jay, I agree with you. This one has been pretty bad. Charles, yes, the Dolphins didn't even show up today, unfortunately. Gracie just actually kind of hung out this weekend. Went out for dinner and stuff on Friday, but then yesterday and today just kind of hung out. We have not hung out and not done anything in a couple weekends, so it was nice to just relax, recharge to get ready for the week. So Wagner's taken the free kick for the Union. I'm getting tired of every set piece. Was it Baribo or Bari? I don't know what his name is for the Union. He gets talked to every single time. Number 28 for the Union. So now a corner kick for the Union here. I believe that's only the second corner of the match. I will say, I feel like Kevin is not playing. It's his brother, but I feel like Kevin will come on at some point. And his brother's actually having a pretty decent game. Quinn. So Wagner's taking the corner kick here. They were trying to get it to Elliott, but Elliott whiffed. Sullivan keeps it in. Sullivan has it in the box. Lays off to Wagner. Wagner crosses it in, cleared out by DC. And is DC going to hold on to possession here? Holy crap, he finally calls a foul on the Union. Gracie, I believe he does. Yes, Quinn has two assists already. He's playing a good game. Jay, you say if you guys lose this, you're not making the playoffs. I still think that you have a chance. It just depends. I don't know what your schedule looks like. Oh, Santos just had a chance to get on the board for DC, but misses it wide left. That was a good pass. It was a good run across by Santos, just lifted it up over the crossbar. And then here comes the Union. Is the Union going to put it? Oh, off the off the bar. Uri almost scored. The post came into play for DC on that one. Here comes DC out wide here at the bottom of the screen. Oh, DC. Oh, Glesnes clears it, but also collides with Andre Blake, and Blake is down right now holding his right leg. Charles, I don't know if they will or not. They have to win out. They have to win every single one of their matches from here on out. They're 10 points away from it. I guess they wouldn't have. They have to draw and win. They could draw and win 3, but I don't know. They might. They might. We'll see. Oh yeah, Jay. I understand that. Yeah, if you play the crew and stuff too. So DC with their first corner of the match. Klisch to take it. Sends it in to no one. Oh, but Herrera comes in at the end and smashes it, but it just goes over the crossbar. Yeah, at first I didn't know what that was, but Herrera comes in. Yeah, just over the crossbar. I don't know if Blake's hand could have stopped that if it was down lower. Yeah, Jay, a lot of over the crossbar shots for DC United tonight. So Harrell with the foul, free kick to DC. They play it quick. Out wide to Santos. They switched fields. So Santos at the top. Tries to get into Stroud, but deflected out by the Union. Here comes Union on a counterattack. Gosdog carrying. Uri lays it off to McGlynn. McGlynn takes a shot. Saved by Bono. Uri has it again. Tries to lay it off, but deflected out by DC. But they keep possession. Sullivan has it here at the bottom of the screen. Him and McGlynn do a 1-2. He has it back again. Crosses it. Bono gets a hand on it and picks it up. And he tries to go quick. Now DC on the move. But turn it over right away. Wagner gets on the end of it. Crosses in early. McGlynn takes another shot. Deflected out by Herrera. Santos gets to it. And here comes DC United. Should pick Bruce Arena, a club legend. Oh, Bruce Arena. Yeah, Gracie. That was a good game yesterday. I can't believe 7 goals. Who's my MVP this year? I don't know. I don't know, Charles. Who's in the running so far? I mean, Acosta's up there, right? Thought that they did a MVP like power ranking because I know Acosta might have dropped off a little bit. Cucho has to be up there. Let's see here. I was gonna say Evander is making a statement with 15 goals and 18 assists. He's up there also for the Timbers. He's playing good. Cucho's up there. I don't know. I don't know who I would say. What was your who would you have, Charles? And anybody? Who would you have? Is Stroud takes a shot, deflected out by Philadelphia, but a foul on DC United. Um, they're just going to give it to Messi. I hope they don't, because I mean, he's had a good season, but at the same time, he hasn't played a lot. I'll have to look at stats and stuff. Let's look at stats for the league. Um, so right now the top goal scorer is Benteke with 19. We were hoping to see him get his 20th today. So you have him. Acosta for Cincinnati has 15 assists. Evander has 14. But right now, if you do goals plus assist, Evander has 29 altogether, and then Acosta has 27, and then Buonga has 25 with the goals plus assist. Yeah, Charles, I think Evander, if he continues to play like he is, he deserves it. Gracie, I have no idea. Jay, would you know that? So we have a throw in for DC United. DC has it at the top of the screen with Santos. Santos cuts inside, gives it to Benteke. Benteke out wide. Here's a chance for. Oh, he mishit. Ooh, off the crossbar for DC United. No. DC United. Oh, another block shot. Wow. DC had some opportunities there. One was blocked and one went off the crossbar. But that's the thing. Looking at Foot Mob stuff, the best average Foot Mob rating goes to Messi at 8.2, but Evander's at 8.1, and then goals per 90, Messi is at 1, and then Suarez is at point 0.9, and then Martinez for NYCFC is at point 0.9. So. So we have some subs coming on for the Union. McGlynn's coming off for Jaques or Jacque. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. He's wearing Daly on the back of his jersey. Then Bedoya's coming in. Gracie, he might get some love for it, but I don't think he's done enough. I do like Arongo though. He is he's up there as one of my favorite players in MLS. But I think he needs to do a little bit more. Yeah, Jay. Definitely Evander. Maybe that's a game that we should watch next weekend at 10:30. I'll have to see what happens on Saturday. Maybe we'll do a impromptu stream of the Portland game. Oh yeah, Gracie. He definitely is the reason why they have won games. Because Luna has been quiet for RSL in my opinion recently. And Arango's been out with injury and then suspension and stuff too for them. So I don't know, maybe they'll turn it up here the last couple games. I mean, they're going to make the playoffs. Or they've already clinched, I believe. Yeah, they've already clinched, so I think they could make a run in the West. Bedoya tries to hit Gazdag quickly. Here comes Union on the break. Sullivan's asking for it, but Gazdag doesn't give it to him. That's right, Charles. Christian's carrying Milan. Dude, he had a great goal today, didn't he, Charles? Jay, you think you're going to lose 7-0 to the Crew? I don't know. The Crew haven't looked amazing. I mean, they did win 4-3 against Orlando over the weekend, so I guess I'll take that back. I understand that, Gracie, but stats also, people look at stats. So we got a free kick to Philadelphia Union. But you could also say the same thing for Acosta at Cincinnati. Cucho not as much for the Crew, but he definitely plays a big part in the Crew's success also. So Klish carrying. DC have it at the top of the screen. I believe that's Herrera. Yep, Herrera. He flicks it up to Benteke, holding off Glesnes. Benteke goes down with holding his right leg, and Blake has it. I don't know. I don't know if there was enough there for a PK. I don't know if it'll be reviewed or not, but Blake has it for the Union. Blake is definitely taking his time. There should be ref needs to tell him let's go. That was more than 6 seconds in my opinion. So DC have it at the back here. I would like to see DC score at least one. And 60% of you right now agree with me that DC does score. But we are coming down. We got 20 minutes left? Oh, that's a bad turnover by DC. Gazdag finishes it off. Makes it 4-0. Oh no. Oh no, Jay, that sucks. You had 50 goals and Buonga still wins the MVP in your player career. I've been playing a little bit of EA FC 24 still. I've been playing career mode as like a coach for Atlanta, but I'm ready to play next Friday. I'm ready to play EA FC 25. So Gazdag finishes it off, puts him up 4-0 here at Subaru Park. I'm sorry, but when the Union are hot like this, the last two games, if they score another one, they've scored 5 goals in the last two, like 5 goals last game, 5 goals this game, but even at four, like when the Union are hot, they are hot, and this is the perfect time to begin to get hot. If they sneak into the playoffs, which I feel like they are, with the way that they're playing right now and the form that they're in, if they continue this, they're making the playoffs. They currently hold the ninth spot after this game. To me, I still feel like it should be the eighth spot because of the goal difference. But FootMob's still showing them as the ninth spot. And I think that if they continue winning, they can move up a little bit more and they could wreak havoc in the playoffs there in the East. Unless they, who if they, I don't think that I don't see them getting into the seventh spot. So whoever wins that wild card has to go and play Inter Miami. I don't know if they could win that game, but man, if they I could see them giving Cincinnati a run for their money there in the second spot if that's where they end up. Jay, you feel like they disrespected MLS ratings? I haven't got to look at it. I haven't got to look that far into stuff. And I didn't want to pay extra to get it this weekend. So, Jay, we can say bye to the playoffs. Yeah, this drops you all down with this loss right now, according to FootMob, in the live standings. You're 13th. But that eighth and ninth spot are so close together. And so many teams can bump up still. That's the thing, though. I'd like to see Atlanta sneak in, but they have Philadelphia next week on the 28th. That sucks. Charles, I don't think anybody likes the playoff format. It's awful, man. Oh, poor Bedoya just got leveled. You hate to see that. So the foul count is 18-9. We're just going to throw that out there. Angus, they have a very slim chance. Yeah, let's take a look at that because I feel like this game is pretty much over. Yeah, St. Louis would have to. So they have 4 games left. Yeah, Angus, it would be a very it's a very slim chance uh for for them to make it. Very slim. Yeah, so for the West, San Jose and Sporting Kansas City both have been eliminated. Yeah, I don't like the playing game. That's stupid. But I could see like if we shrunk it down to like 4 teams and 4 teams, and then play like the best of 3, would be nice. And what's crazy is for the Eastern Conference, no teams are eliminated yet. So there's 2 teams in the West eliminated after this weekend, and none for the East. So there's still a chance for anybody in the East to make the playoffs. Charles, to be honest, I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Sporting, right? Sporting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Sporting Kansas City winning it since they're eliminated. But I feel like LAFC's got it in the bag, right? They should be able to beat Sporting Kansas City easily. Yeah, we got a couple different things going on. The Campeones Cup at 7:30. I might watch that. And oh no, I won't be able to watch it. I won't be home. Dang it. That wouldn't be bad, Jay. I think whenever like with San Diego coming in and we have 30 teams next season, I think that we should just do one. Still have like I guess still have a Western and Eastern Conference. This is what you should do. Um, still have Western Eastern Conference just so you have that separation and have the schedules like that. But I think if they're going to leave it, 9-9, I think the best team, the best 18 teams that the eight have the most points, those teams should make it in, and then one plays 18. And if you're going to have it that many, I don't think you should, but have 18 making the playoffs. But that's just wild to me. Bump it down still. But no, I will not, Gracie. I will not be doing anything on Wednesday. I just remembered that I have stuff going on. I wanted to. Now that I wanted to do the Campeones Cup for Columbus in America, but um, I can't. I got something going on. Gracie, no, I think I'm going to stick right now with just MLS stuff for the remainder of the year. Maybe once MLS finishes, maybe we'll do some other live streams, but we never really get a lot of people that come in on those the live streams for those because we even did Premier League matches last year after MLS, and we didn't really get a lot. So DC United is still trying to get on the board. Elliott puts a foot on it. DC United still retain possession. Klisch tries to flick it in. Oh, they do. Klisch has it, sends it in. Benteke just falls down for some reason. Herrera crosses it in. Blake gets it easily. This sucks. I did not expect a blowout like this. I did not expect the Union to be up 4-0 right now. So Blake rolls it out to Glesnes. I didn't look to see what there was. Bazio came on. I saw uh, Raffanello comes on for Glesnes, but I thought that I just saw Glesnes with the ball. So I think did they make a mistake there? Or was I just seeing things? Um, Hopefully I'm still live. Am I still live? Okay, good. Hopefully I'm still live. What is big up? No, what is that? Tifo/big up. So is it bigup.com? Soccer communities? I'll have to look at that. Okay, yeah, I got a notification on my computer that my disk space ran out, which I don't believe that should be the case, but so what is big up, Gracie? Bazio just went down, so it's a foul. It's a free kick to Philadelphia. All right. Never thought this would happen. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'm good. Still says I'm good. DC is still trying to get a goal here. Jay, is this how it feels to be a San Jose fan? Oh, Jay, that was good. Oh, so is it just like goals? Okay, Gracie, I'll have to check it out. It's soccer specific. Okay. So designed to have all the soccer tools built in. Oh, DC! Oh, I thought DC was about to score. I'll have to look into that for sure. So goal kick to Union. DC tried to score there. They're trying to get on the board. They're trying. And here comes Cavan. Cavan Sullivan is coming on for the Union. Yep, Cavan's coming on. Then there was one other player I didn't get to see who it was. But two more players are getting ready to come on for Philadelphia at the next dead ball. Oh, that's pretty cool, Gracie. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out and see. Oh, Sullivan. Oh no. Oh, off the post, and then he missed it. Goal kick to DC United. Philadelphia Union should be up 5-0 right now on that one. Wow. So they are making the substitutions there. Gazdag is also coming off. Sullivan coming on. So I guess they said that Gazdag took too long. So Sullivan has to wait now. Oh, gotcha, Gracie. Yeah, off the bar again. So Blake goes down. Baji barely touched him, and Elliott's ready to fight him. Elliott, back up, dude. You're up 4-0, man. He barely touched Blake. He barely touched Blake. Come on. You know, I like that Elliott's from WVU, but come on, man. Like, don't. You're up 4-0. Don't be an idiot. He barely touched Blake. Barely touched him. There's no need for you to go over and start something. There's nothing to start there. I could never be a ref because I would have gave Elliott a card there. There's no need for that. So Sullivan is now on. Cavan is now on the field. So here we go. Getting ready to go back underway here. Glesnes to take the... Oh, is that Glesnes? Yeah, Glesnes is still on the field. I think... Or am I seeing that incorrectly? Yeah, Glesnes is still on the field. Or who came in for Glesnes? Let's look at that. So DC player is down on the ground. I think everybody's just ready for this game to be over with now. Look at the DC United's coach he's just sitting there. All right, so the DC player gets up. Yeah, Glesnes is still on the field, number 5. So I'm glad I wasn't seeing things. The Glesnes meme, I don't know what that is. Oh, is Sullivan going to get there? No. I'm not going to lie, it would be cool to be watching the stream, watching the game if Sullivan scores his first goal. So Klish and Flash gets into it. I do not like. Is it Flash? Is that how you say his name? I don't like him. I'm not a big fan of him for the Philadelphia Union because he's always doing stuff like this. So DC United crosses it in. Why would you cross it low? Kevin Sullivan gets it and kicks it upfield. And here good defense. Good defense by DC United. Number 4 has played great defense for them on the back line, I feel like. This game. He's come up big a couple of times. DC keep trying. They keep trying. I do like the fact that DC hasn't given up. They just haven't folded. Oh, yeah, Gracie, I do remember the own goal. So here's Sullivan. That was Quinn Sullivan. But kicked out, it's a throw for Philadelphia. There, and of course, they're taking their time. Arrow's just trotting over. Ref's not saying anything. So we got 4 minutes of stoppage time. Again, ref's not saying anything for them to hurry up. Still not saying anything. Oh, Cavan was fighting for it, but out for a goal kick for DC United. Intercepted by the Union. Give it to Cavan! Give it to Cavan! Lay it off to Cavan! They try to cross it in. It's a corner kick for Philadelphia Union. He should have passed it to Cavan sooner. That Cavan could have had a shot. But he passed it to him too late and it was deflected out. So Quinn Sullivan to take the corner here. They're going to go shorter. Or are they going to try to take it? I was going to say, Cavan needs to go into that space. So they lay it off. Oh, he nutmegged him. Oh, Quinn Sullivan lays it off to his brother. Cavan takes it. Oh, just over the crossbar. Just over the crossbar. I thought we were going to see it. I thought we were going to see his first goal. Hey, that was a good take by him. Great take by him. Just leaned back a little too. Actually, I think it was tipped. Bono tip it? I think he got a finger on it. Oh, he's cussing at 14, guys. He said the F word there. Sullivan, Quinn Sullivan. That was out. So goal kick to DC United here. So we have played 3 of the 4 minutes of stoppage time. Just playing a little bit of ping pong here in the midfield. And Union have a free kick. It was a foul on DC United. Oh, Gracie, they do. Hear the story my wife tells me about some of those kids. But yeah, I was just being funny because he did say he dropped the F-bomb after he missed that shot. So Bedoya has it. He should be blowing the whistle soon, right? And that is it. That is the final 4-0 Philadelphia Union. I will say I did not expect this to happen today. I thought that it was going to be a little bit closer than this. Kudos to DC for not giving up at the end. I feel like they did try to score here at the end, but just not enough. Philadelphia did a really good job with teamwork on the build-ups and stuff. I will say, I don't like to bring it up, but the reffing was awful. It was atrocious. More in the first half. But congratulations to the Union. They are now in that ninth spot. DC drops down, but there's still a handful of games left. Anything could happen for the playoffs. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me on this Sunday. I hope you all have a great week. We will see you for the next live stream. Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah, Almada gets it. Puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Yakimakis. Yakimakis, go! There it is. Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal. Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh my goodness. Almada. MVP. Let's go.